am. Good morning. I am.
Okay.
I'm
How's it
driving now
coming?
to. It's going fast. They got everything packed up in an hour, but I did
Wow.
most of it. So, yeah, they was like, "This is gonna be easy." So,
You got a moving company?
uh-huh.
Okay. Did you go on that app thing? That Fred sent, or you
Mm-mm.
give somebody you knew?
It's so like normally with me and my daughter, we be finding stuff on Groupon. So like it's I
Oh.
found them on. She found them anyway. My little executive assistant. That's what I call
All
her.
right. Yes.
Yeah, but she found them. And it's like the move is like five. It'll be like five and some change. 500 and some change. So that's not bad.
At all.
And they assembled the beds and all that stuff like that for me.
Woo!
And the
Oh yeah.
previous one I had, yeah, and they
Keep
did.
them
They broke
close and put them
everything
in the chat
down.
because we're gonna need them when we keep moving to buy our next houses.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
What's the
Okay.
name of the
Exactly.
company?
I don't know. I had to ask her. It's not on the side of the truck. So I'll ask. I'll get the information and share it with everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
and make sure they don't break nothing. If they do, let me know because I'm ready to fight.
Okay. Uh,
So yeah, we're gonna talk about prop screen though. That's what we want to talk about. It's $99 per month. And basically they have a either that or batch leads, but I think why either one of them, they're gonna do the same thing. We can go in there, search properties. I think with PropStream you get like 5,000. You can pull like 5,000 a month, a list, but you just go through there. We find the sellers, and then you can skip trace, get their numbers. I think they skip tracing is like 20 cents per lead. It is. I know with batch leads it's 20 cents per lead, and no, PropStream 12 cents. So for every number you get, 12 cents. And so from there, we just call them up. So like I said, that's $99 a month. Everybody cool with that? Y'all want to
And
get it?
what was this again? You say cross screen? That's where we can
Prop
find.
prop spring. Let me put it in chat. Yeah, it's called prop spring. Let me see what they PROPSTREAM prop spring. Here. But yeah, that's that way we can start pulling leads and get out. Even if we wholesale some, right? I mean, we can't still wholesale. Get some under contract and then just sell that contract. That's what I might start doing too, like start wholesaling a couple of
I'm
them.
cool with it. Whichever the better
Wholesaling
deal.
what? Uh-oh.
Wholesaling the properties. Like if I get some under contract, right, and neither one of us want it, then I just sell it to another investor.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah. So how you want to do it? So I mean, we splitting it up? Are you doing? I mean, doing only one? How you want to do it? Let's set it up.
Okay, it might be a little tricky though because I don't know. Like once you pull the numbers, it might just add it to the account. So I guess whoever pull numbers, then you'll be responsible for that, whatever fee that is.
Explain that pool of numbers. What you mean by that?
Well, you got to get the numbers right. So we get a list of the sellers. Like just say we get a list of people in foreclosure in Henry County or Gwinnett County, right? So we get a list of foreclosures. So now we just say we got 500 people. We want to go through there and look at each property, whatever, look at the property that we might want, and then we either call them or we mail them. You see what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we either call them, mail them, see if they're trying to sell, they want to sell, they need to sell, right? It tells you everything in PropStream, right? It tells you how much equity is in the property, what year they bought it. I mean, it give you all the kind of data. It runs the comps for you, give you the comps, the CMAs. That's just one system starting out that we can start out with. And then
I'm
if
with, I'm with it.
okay.
Any advantage is a good advantage.
Yeah, me too.
Cause it's
And
just
I don't
covered
know
up.
where yeah, I was gonna say I don't know where everybody is, but like when we're thinking about pulling some of them, maybe we can get together as a group one Saturday or Sunday somewhere and just like, pull some, talk about them, discuss them, and see if we want to, pull some investment wise or like how we want to do it. But I'm for it.
And you're learning, we can pull 5,000 a month in the MLS. So sometimes I go back, but you still need a skip tracing though, right? You can pull the name, the addresses, all that stuff, and you got all the information, but then you got to go through one by one. Or we could just hire a VA to do all the calling, right? Hire a VA to do it. If you're busy, you ain't got time, get a VA, $4 or $5 an hour. I know y'all get them calls every day, right? Do you want to sell your property?
We can hire Gabby.
Ah,
Yeah, let's hire Gabby. Gabby will do it.
I don't know. Gab might be trying to buy it for herself. Might be trying to buy it for herself. You think I can buy this?
Right.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Y'all got daughters. You know how they're gonna be. Hey, daddy, can you buy this for me? Or mama, can you buy this for me? Mm-mm. Nope. Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm
But
like Yolanda. I'm all in. Let's do it. And I'm with you with Yolanda. I like that meeting up. Let's meet up and do something. I mean, this works, but yeah, we can meet in person and write and put some numbers on paper. So I'm for it. So let's do it. Yeah, we can do that once a month. I'm all for that. Let's do it. We need to make it. Let's make something happen.
or either just go tour the properties, right? Get a list of like 3, 4 properties, and we go and tour.
That'll be fun.
Yep.
You tell me where I sign up. Who I send my money to? Who I send money to?
That part right there.
Talking about for the
yeah, and then as far as meeting up, so we can meet up on a Saturday.
Yeah, on a Saturday, and go and tour some properties and hey, put some offers in.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm with it.
This the good stuff, hands on. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Did Fred tell you guys about the tax sales we rolled up on and didn't know what was going on and kind of that was so interesting to see it. And y'all know him, he networked, of course, met a lady out there trying to get rid of some stuff. Like, it was awesome, man. I'm telling you, I haven't seen that in so long. I thought they stopped doing it on the courthouse thing, but that's another thing we might need to do. And we just incidentally rolled up on it, but when we rolled up on it, man, just to see them out there and what they got to do, we kind of got a little, just a little glimpse of it. But of course, he was out there asking questions and getting it. So that's another thing we need to look into. It was awesome.
Yeah, and then think about that. That wasn't even at the courthouse. You said the courthouse step. That was at the tax office.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't even at the courthouse. So they have one at the tax office and the courthouse. And I didn't know that. I didn't know they had one at the tax office and the courthouse. I thought it was just at the courthouse. So they tried to sneak one in. And it wasn't even that packed though.
Nope. Because that goes to show that not many people know about it. Probably it was back in the back. That's where you go get your tags and stuff there. So who would even have thought that they were out there? And it wasn't only just property either, was it? I think they doing something like a trailer and tractor trailers and stuff like that.
I don't know. I think it was just, I don't know.
Maybe I thought I remember.
I know I heard 1.5 acres and this and that. And then the lady that I was talking to, she said she been investing since '88. So she have a lot of properties just here that's for sale in the area. Live in McDonald's. She got an office. She do hair. So she got a salon, and she said she got a lot of real estate. So I probably need to reach out to her today. Now that you mentioned that,
right? First
Just
thing came in his mouth, he was like, "So you want to sell some of them?" I was like, "There we go." I started writing notes. There you go. He's like, "This what you do? You network." I was like, "Okay." And she was like, she actually had something that she wanted to sell. So even if
yeah,
we can't get nothing out there,
hard.
sometimes you talk to them people and they want to sell. Because one guy was out there bidding so much, I think he wanted to, he got over his head and he's like, "Well, can we go back?" No, ain't no going back. So he probably wanted to sell some of that stuff that he got.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And think about tax sale. Once you learn about it, you can go back and take them from them, whoever won at the tax sale.
Mm-hmm.
All you gotta do is just go straight to the seller. They tell you the property.
They give you their name, the property address, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why people knew, because the lady who Fred ended up talking to, she was like, "Oh, I own 5 properties already on that street, so I know that's not worth it." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, yeah. But just to be real, hey, did you guys see my latest Instagram post, right? On my story, where the investors, 3 main companies here in Atlanta, they buying up all the rental properties. Out of most multi metro cities, they buy more in Atlanta than any other city almost combined. So what does that tell you? Why are they here in Atlanta?
There must be something going on good here.
Man, gotta get it.
And you
Let's see.
said it's 3 companies buying up all the rental property?
Yeah, it's 3 companies, and I got a lease for one of them because one of my friends ended up moving in one of them, which is Main Street. She sent me the lease, so I like to look at they lease and see what all they put in their lease and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Is DRB one of them? Because I see they around here with a lot going on. Are they one of them?
Not apartments, homes in the metro.
let me see.
Owned by 3 companies. That's nearly 1 in every 9 houses up for rent, and some entire suburban neighborhoods were.
Hold up. Hold on.
Stunning new
Tens of thousands of homes involved here. Well, it can make an impact, meaning that homes that you see like this one that would originally been a starter home about a decade or so ago are now for lease. Signs in front yards showing not a home for sale, but for rent. Atlanta has more of these types of properties than the next couple of metro areas combined. These properties are single-family homes owned by corporations, not people. And Atlanta is the #1 location for these houses in the entire country, according to GSU professor Taylor Shelton. Just a decade or so ago, none of these companies even existed. But a recent study found that just 3 companies, known to customers as Progress Residential, Invitation Homes, and Main Street Renewal, own more than 19,000 homes in the metro area. The homes that most of these companies are buying are exactly the kind of starter homes that 15, 20, 30 years ago would have been first-time home buyers. And
Yeah, they buying up everything. So we could just get a piece of the pie. That's all we want. That's all we try and do, just get a piece of that pie. So that's why I think we need to go ahead and get the prop string set up. Most of them the same. They pretty much the same. They're gonna do the same result. It's just whoever working it, right? We just gotta work it because we gotta put in some work. These people out here working, y'all. We got to put in some work. Like we said, we need to start going and viewing these properties, putting in offers. We got to put in offers.
So Fred, why don't you put a budget together where you get the other people to call, and then we all put in together, and whatever they're gonna charge us to call, make all these calls, and we kind of put a budget together, and we know, and we just make it happen like that. So they already and like I said, we all put the money together, and we start buying from there, or start wholesaling from there as well.
Yeah, I know. Well, batch leads, they have a caller, right? They got this dial caller in there. So if we go with batch leads, then we can hire like the VAs to do the calls. So everything is in that one system. But with this company here, PropStream, let me put batch leads in. See, but they're a little. I think they might be a little bit more though, maybe. Yeah, we need to get this set up this week. Yeah, we need to get this set up this week so we can start reaching out to these people, put some houses under contract. Cause I'm getting texts every day with houses for sale from investors, right? People that wholesalers that can put them under contract. Well, why we can't be out here putting houses under contract, making $20,000-$30,000 per contract, depending on it, how you negotiated with that seller.
We can and we are.
I like that. We definitely are. So that's what we got to start, though. We got to start by getting the leads. So that's the first step. The first step is getting numbers, addresses, names. And once we get that, we get somebody, either we call them or we get somebody else to call them. And then we send them over contract.
I tell you what I do. I quit my job and I do this, y'all. I'm gonna get my budget together for y'all. I love to do that.
Get a couple leads coming in first. So you get a couple leads. Hey, it ain't gonna take much. The tax bracket may be a little crazy on that, because that's not like really real estate investing. I just got my taxes did. I'm doing them now, right? So I haven't got them filed, but I got them did. So one thing I do, like I told you guys, I have my CPA do taxes, and then I get my lender to go over everything. And so what she actually do, she actually send my file through underwriting with no address. Just send it through underwriting and then see what they say, make sure everything is good, that I can get pre-approved or get approved, not pre-approved, but get approved for a mortgage. So, and then if they say anything that's wrong, they come back, tell me, then I tell my CPA, change this, change that. I don't need to add that. You know what I'm saying? So that way I know I'm always good to get qualified. And we're gonna do a call. Actually, she's gonna come on. I'm gonna bring her on the show one weekend. So I talked to her. She's like, if y'all ever talk to her, she all bubbly and stuff. So yeah, she'll love to do it.
Who, Tamara?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I like her.
Yep. What do y'all got? What do you thought? Y'all ready to move forward with this?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Like I said.
No, I'm down.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see which one between batch lead and PropStream, since Bo said something about the VA like they call it. And yeah, but they're gonna want to know, I guess. So, Bo, I guess we'll be looking in your area too, like the areas that you want, because, like I said, you get 5,000 a month, so you can pull from wherever, and they can call from wherever. So I guess that don't matter. So.
Yeah, that definitely would be good. I guess we could do different areas. I guess everybody that's on here would kind of say, what area they like, maybe.
Yeah.
And then we probably just, all those areas.
Yeah, you don't need many, right? 5,000 a lot. You only need probably a couple hundred just to call from, right? You just hitting them. You just hit them, especially if they're in a situation. When they are motivated and they gotta sell like right away, they ain't, prolonging it. They ready to sell now because they got something that's coming up, like a foreclosure real soon. You know what I mean? So.
Right. Or maybe they probably could call about 100 to 200. I don't think we need to be calling that much. I don't think our team is. That's a lot of calls,
Yeah, when people are motivated, when they are motivated, I don't think. But here's the thing too, though. Like, I also think you might need to mail them, because when people owe money, guess what they don't do? Answer their phone. So a lot of time they not answering their phones. So you might have to send them, create some type of flyer or mail, a mailer or something, and send them mail.
Yeah, we got to find some kind of system that will send these letters out, probably.
Yeah, they got one company out there. They'll send the postcards out for you for like 90 cents or something, $1. They'll send postcard. But what I used to do, you can go to what's the name of the place that make the cards? Anywhere that make business cards, right? You get you like the postcards with the stamp on, and then go to Fiverr and get them to design your a postcard for you, saying that you buy foreclosures or whatever. So when you get them in the mail, just start keeping them, right? So you have some marketing ideas. So when you get a postcard in the mail about buying a house or whatever, start keeping them. And then you got an idea of what you want to put on yours. And then you get your postcards. And then all you got to do is just go get stamps and send them out to people that you know. Like, just say you pull a list, you got 100 on list, right? Send all 100 of them out. That's gonna be about what, stamp 50 cents per stamp. But you get one deal from that though. Do anybody, okay, let's do this. Do anybody get those postcards in the mail?
Yep. All day. Text messages.
Right, acting like they know you. They call y'all by your name. Hey,
Okay,
Angela.
Okay, let's do this then, guys. Let's start collecting those, right? And then when we come together, we're gonna all have postcards from different people and seeing how different people market, right? So that's one thing we could do. We could start collecting the postcards and the letters or whatever they send, right? Because I get them like daily. So we can start collecting those and then seeing what we like best and just try them, right? We can go to Office Max, Office Depot, or wherever, create our postcards. And then once we get a postcard, we just start sending to these addresses. We can go online. I can go online right now and send you a list in your county, if you enjoyed it, of all the people that's in foreclosure, right? So then we just send them the letters, the postcards. I actually had people call me back from, I'm like, yeah, I got your postcard. Like, really? Oh, they work, you know?
So check them from the postcard and call them.
Yeah, you want to do everything. You want to send postcards. If they don't respond, you want to call, you want to drive, you want to go knock on their door. Like, you just don't want to send a postcard and then that's it. Especially if you're working with a small list like in your county. Just say you working with like 50. So you want to send out the 50 postcard, you want to call them, and you want to go knock their door. Like, I'll send a postcard first, right? Then maybe like a week later, call. If you don't get no response from that, then go knock on their door. Then be like, yeah, I sent you a postcard. My name such and such. Be like, yeah, I remember I got that. You see what I'm saying? And depending on their situation, you just keep following up with them. Sometimes you might have to hit them 2 or 3, 4 or 5 times before they actually, feel comfortable with doing business with you.
I'm gonna have to get a representative. I can't just be coming to nobody's house.
Hey.
You see me come, I might get shot. So
Nah, you ain't gonna get shot.
You ain't that big, are you, D? You ain't scary, is you, D?
I'm sorry.
maybe I am. So I heard.
Yeah, I think that's a great start. Let's start collecting those letters, right? And then we get together, we put the letters together, say, okay, which one we like, which ones you like, you create yours, and you know what I'm saying? Or you can hire somebody on Fiverr, right? You can go to Fiverr, send them what you got, and tell them what you want. They'll probably do that for like what, $20, $30. They're gonna send you the design front and back, and then you take that and you send it over to what's the name of that place that do the cards? I use them all the time. I can't even think of it. Postcards.
Is it Staples? Ain't Staples?
It's let me see. It's online though. Business cards. Let's see. If you just type in business Business cards. Let's see what comes up. Vistaprint. There you go. Y'all ever heard of Vistaprint? Nobody?
Yeah, I heard of Vistaprint. They reasonable too.
That's what made my what you call it?
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had them make some cards for me at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they made this for me like $200.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, they'll make all your cards. And you saw my cards, right? The cards I just got. That's where I got them from. Vistaprint.
Oh, okay, great. And they don't upgrade it because that was a thick card. Okay. Okay.
It was like $80
$80.
or
Yeah, because
something.
you kind of go on there and kind of do your own layout, right?
Yeah, but once you go to Fiverr and you get them to design it for you, now you just go and paste it there, and then they print it. You see what I'm saying? So Fiverr, FIV, put that in the chat. I don't know if you guys ever use Fiverr, but we could use them to do our. To do all our flyers and stuff like that, and then we just send them out. But we got to start sending out pieces of information. We need to start calling, and if you can, ride and go knock on the door. That's something. Maybe we could probably get together with a couple of us, whoever it down. Like, yo, let's go ride and knock on some doors today. You know what I'm saying?
I won't volunteer for next Saturday.
Next Saturday, I'm going to a mastermind next Saturday. But hey,
I'm still down the ride.
huh?
I'm gonna be riding next Saturday looking.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Come back with your. Hey, let me ask you this: y'all think y'all want to start meeting on a day through the week, or y'all cool with Saturday? Because sometimes I'll be having little events or whatever. So I guess if I have an event, then we can meet one day throughout the week, like a Wednesday at 8 or something like that. What do y'all think?
I don't know. I think my weekdays be kind of busy too, but I'm doing all kind of classes at work. But we could always try for it. Let's see. Cause
like the weekends are always,
huh?
The weekends are always best for me.
Yeah.
Unless,
Yeah.
Unless like push you using.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to because it would just say like next week. I know I'm going to a mastermind, so I'll be gone, right? So a Tuesday or Thursday, not Thursday, because I still do my credit thing on Mondays and Thursdays. And I'm just going through different presentations, trying to figure out which one I like, which style I like. So it's like a little trial thing for me right now, just doing it. You know what I mean?
So those days, maybe those weeks we can make some, that you're gone, maybe make some provisions and do something during the week and see how that is for everybody. But I don't know. I just kind of think the weekend, I don't know. Everybody's schedule seems to change, but for me, I know the weekend always seems to be consistent. I plan everything after this. But yeah, like
we can keep it. I just want to know what you guys think. You know what I'm saying?
But we do understand that you got some things you have to do outside of this too. So if it has to, then maybe we'll come together and say, hey, I'm gonna be out this weekend. So maybe we could see what everybody could do on what day, and other than your other 2 days, and then do it like that, so we're not missing a class.
Yeah. Yeah. But I like that. I love the fact that we can get together, go drive by properties. Let's get these flyers. So that's the thing. We got to come up with a day we can meet up, right? So the day we meet up, bring those flyers with you, right? You say you get them in the mail, bring them with you so we can see, and then we can go to Fiverr.com, create our own flyers. Everybody get their own different flyer, and then we send them out to houses that you potentially want to buy. Because as you see, Atlanta is something crazy about Atlanta right now. I don't really know why they're doing it, but they are buying up houses in Atlanta. And it's just not Atlanta. It's a suburb. I mean, it's Conyers, it's Dallas. They all out there in Dallas. They in Henry County, like it just the suburbs all around. Now that they even expanded to Macon. So anywhere within a 45-minute drive of Atlanta, they coming. So is something coming that they always know before we know, right? But that's why they doing it. They come here and they buy up everything, and all we need to just get about 4 or 5 houses, and we straight. You get 4 or 5 houses, you good. I promise you, you are good. You get 4 or 5 houses that you rent out for 2,500 plus a month, you straight. Each house 25 plus a month. If you got 4 of them, that's $10,000. So, and then another way we can look at it, you get the 4, right? Even if they're not paid off, when you're doing wholesale deals, because we can start doing wholesale deals too. When you get that money, you could just dump it on your principal balance and pay those 4 off. So once you get the 4 houses paid off, now we got 10,000 coming in cash, like our money.
That's what I'm looking for.
Man, that's gonna retire everybody. I'm talking about from the 9 to 5, right? We still be out here doing deals, but when you not working every day, you free up so much time to be just more creative and to be out there doing deals and networking with other people. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Andrew, we went down on Tuesday, right? Them people riding nice cars out there. I'm talking about and that's what they do. They real estate investors. So not saying a car is anything, but when they ride in cars and then they tell you they got 5 properties on that one street, and then this one lady says she got a commercial property she looking to sell, like these people are investing in real estate. You know? So I'm excited, man. I'm ready to start just getting out there and even start doing. I never did a wholesale deal, right? But hey, I'm seeing these people making $30,000 off of each of, I ain't gonna say each deal, but some deals they can make up to $30,000 off of a deal. So let's go, man. Any other questions or suggestions? What do
I
you
just need, I
huh?
just need to know. What we're gonna do about the $99 a month for the prop screen, whatever
So we
prop
got
screen.
two. So we got two. I know they both got like a free trial or whatever, 7-day trial, or I think Bashley is 50% off the first month, right? Just to see which one we like best. So if y'all want to try to do the free trial first, or you just do some research on one and pick one. I wanted to be a team thing. I was doing research on both of them, so we can just everybody can do research on them and see what you like about each one, right? But they pretty much both do the same thing. They pretty much both do the same thing. One maybe a little bit, have a little bit more details than the other one, but they're gonna pretty much do the both.
Which one got the most detail from what you seen?
Um, I think it was prop stream, but that's what I'm saying. So if you got like 10 different things, they'll say, okay, prop stream went over here, Bash Lead went over here. Thing with Bash Lead, they have a caller inside of it, right? The dollar. So you can give to like a VA or something, and then they can they can call for you.
Okay. All right. So we just gotta start there and start with the cards, and I'm ready to
Yeah,
start
that's
moving.
it, bro. I'm telling you. So we get the cards, we send the cards out. We got prop stream. That's how we're gonna get the addresses and the numbers and you know all the data that we need from these companies here. I would say prop stream probably. I think they was cheaper on the lead, 12 cent versus 20 cent. Bash leads are 20 cent per number, and prop stream with 12 cents. So that's the start right there. Then depending on the type of people that we are seeking out, we just come up with our strips, right? We can come up with a strip. We can go chat TBT and tell them, hey, write me a strip for, a lead on foreclosure, pre-foreclosure, or whatever the case may be, why somebody might want to sell. Divorce, probate, that just takes too long. So we want to go after the people that gotta sell, right? They thinking about selling, they gotta sell. So people that going through divorce, a lot of time they gotta sell. People that going through pre-foreclosure, a lot of time they gotta sell, or either they gonna let it, foreclose. So those are the type of people we want to go after. Me anyway, that's the type of people I want to go after. Because if I'm going after pre-foreclosure, a lot of time I'm trying to convert them too. I'm trying to convert them to see how much you behind. Would you be willing to, just let me pay you out and not take over your mortgage? I'm trying to see that too. If they don't want to do that, okay, well, I just put the property on the contract. I just buy the property, right? Then you put it on the contract and do assignment. When you put it on the contract, you have them also sign the assignment that you can assign the contract over to somebody else. And then from there, you just assign the contract over to other people. So I think in prop stream, they got that as well. Like you can go and find the cash buyers in that area. But here's the thing, guys. We already know who the cash buyers are. I just showed you those 3 main companies. If you want to sell it to them, they are iBuyers. They'll buy it. A lot of wholesalers stop even sending out stuff to individuals. They just went straight to those companies. That's how these companies got so much inventory, because the wholesalers go straight to them. They don't even, some of them still send you little deals, but they send you the deals that them companies don't want. But trust and believe, all the wholesalers are sending those deals to those main companies that are buying, because the wholesalers know they can get off of them just like this. You see what I'm saying? If you a wholesaler and that's your job, I'm sending them over to the people that I know gonna buy everything I got. Why would I send it to you? Yeah, I understand that.
Yep.
Yep.
So my thing is, I'm trying to buy the property first, right? Before you even try to wholesale that property, you want to be trying to buy that property.
So about what deal you create? Then
So it's all about creating. That's why it's creative finance, right? It's all about creating, because we can go to anywhere right now that got houses for sale, right? Zillow, any Redfin, whatever. We get a list of houses. All we got to do is just call the people who got the houses and you create a deal. It's not a deal when you first start looking at it. You got to create the deal, right? Like structure it, create it, make it make sense for everybody. And that's when they know I'm going to put it on the contract and say, okay, yeah, that makes sense. But a lot of times you got to be the brain behind it. You got to tell them, okay, let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Can you take this? You know what I'm saying? Or can I pay you whatever, however it is, that deal. So you just create it. I tell you, it's much easier dealing directly with the sellers though. But if you got to deal with a realtor, that's easy too, because once you tell them you pay their commission, they be on board. You just got to stick on them like, Bo, I think you had one that was on the hook. Once you tell them you pay their commission, they be trying to see what they can work out.
Yeah, she was on it after I told her that, for sure.
Whatever happened with that though? Did the seller decide not to do whatever happened with it?
I don't know. He wasn't dealing directly with a seller, so I guess he couldn't really get that information from me, which was the last statement. So yeah, because she was talking to me for a couple of days, and after that, she kind of faded away. And I told her all I needed was the last statement, but she couldn't get that. That's why
But
she
you
kept asking me.
but you see how they start shifting though, right? When you tell them you pay the commission, now you get a whole, because at first they wouldn't even answer the phone or something for you, right? But once you say
Right.
I pay your commission, now you got their full attention. I'm talking about they are all in. They are
Yeah.
all in.
And yeah, she was willing to work then.
Yeah. So I'm telling you, you can go on to Zillow anywhere right now, right? Property up there. You call that agent up, like you want to look at it, look at the property, see when the last time they bought it. I mean, not the last time, but see when it sold, right? How much it sold for. And if it's sold within just say last 3 years, there might be somebody go out there and just tell the agent, hey, I'll pay your commission. That's just the cost of doing business, right? You're gonna pay the commission, you get to write it off on your taxes. If it's $8,000, just pay the agent $8,000 and see what you can work out with that. The seller now is negotiable. Everything negotiable anyway. So you could do a flat fee. Like I done paid a real estate agent that brought me deal. I just pay them $4,000. They bring me a deal, I give them $4,000. Especially if it about to expire. Those are the best ones. If they listing is about to expire, so you're not even nobody even interested in it. So you're gonna let it expire and then you're not getting no money, or I can pay you $5,000 and you talk your seller into selling it to me. I ain't even gonna talk to the seller. The realtor gonna talk to the seller and tell the seller everything. So the seller gonna ask the realtor question, then the realtor gonna come back and ask you, right? And it just goes like that. You never gonna talk to the seller. It don't go like that. Everything goes through that realtor. And then from there, we send it over to the lawyer office. And that's when you first meet the seller. Or you ain't gotta even meet the seller. You can sign your papers and do a way signing. You ain't even gotta be there. Send your check, send your wire the day before or the day of, and you ain't even gotta meet the seller. So but yeah, that's the main thing. Tell that realtor you'll pay their commission and watch how you see a change in their attitude. Like they what? And it works really good for the ones that about to expire. So you want to see how long that property been on the market. If it just hit the market like 5 days ago, 10 days ago, like nah. But if it says it been on the market for 70, 80 days, that might be a good one. Yep. Anybody else got any questions or suggestions? Angie, good? You trapping?
Yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
Yeah, let's call some of these realtors up, man. Let's call them up.
Okay.
Just practice, man. Like we just practice. Like if you get a deal on the contract, you'll get the money. Like it's just gonna fall out the sky, seems like, right? Like just get the deal on the contract. Don't even worry about the money. Don't even worry about, man, well, I'm gonna get $5,000. Don't even worry about that. Just get it on the contract.
One of these Saturdays, I think we should probably make some calls to see if we get something.
Huh?
I said one of these Saturdays, maybe we should probably make some calls, like call a few relatives to see what
Yeah,
we can,
let's do that. We'll make some Yeah, let's start doing that. We can make some live calls online on the call. Just pull up. You guys pull up a property that you're interested in. Hey, let's call them up.
Yeah, my only problem I have right now is dealing with this credit. That's my only hold up. You know, it's holding up a whole lot of stuff for me right now.
Yeah,
I
the
don't
credit.
even know what to do.
It takes like it ain't no one day fix, right? It takes a minute to get send the letters out, wait on the banks back, wait on the lenders. So that's just a process of rebuilding and building credit. It's a process. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I wish it was an overnight way to do it, but that's a process. But that's the importance of. That's why, like, when you get it, you protect your credit. Everybody should have a freeze on their credit. And then when you apply for something, you unfreeze your credit. So you never want anything to hit your credit. You should watch it. I check my credit at least 5 times a week, if not every day. Probably every day, to be honest with you. I'm just checking to make sure ain't nothing crazy happen, you know? And I
Right.
get so you got to protect your credit, guys. Once you build your credit, because we work too hard to build it. Like you're not gonna build your credit just on accident. You got to be intentional about building it. So once you build it, now you're gonna do what? You're gonna protect it.
When you say freeze, what did you mean by freeze? Put a freeze on it.
When I say free about what?
When you say when you get your credit, put a freeze on the credit. What
Yeah,
did you mean
security
by that?
freeze. Go to each one. You want to go to Equifax, TransUnion, Experian. Just type in TransUnion credit freeze. Right?
Okay.
Then you go there, you log in with you got your account, whatever, create one. Do not pay for it. You should not be there. They're gonna try to sell you credit monitoring. You don't want that. You just want to freeze your credit. So that way, anytime somebody try to pull your credit, they can't because it's frozen. So you got to go in there and unlock it. You put your information in. I think one of them might give you like a code or 10-digit code or something. You got to, remember that code, save it, email it to yourself, put it in your notes, whatever. But most of the time, you just log in your username, password, and freeze or unfreeze your credit. And then you can put for how long, right? The date. So you want to freeze it for just say you want to go buy a car today or something, right? So you want to unfreeze it for 1 day. So you just say unfreeze it for this day. Then on tomorrow, lock it back in. So now they can only pull your credit for that 1 day. And then you always ask them, who do you pull with? So they say, oh, I pull with Equifax. Okay, then you just go unfreeze Equifax. You ain't got to go unfreeze all of them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got it.
Because people, I hear it all the time. Man, somebody opened up a credit card in my name, or they've been trying to, bro, freeze your credit. Do anybody have their credit frozen right now?
You know I do.
I think I do. I think under the credit thing, that was what they told me too. Now that you said it, but then sometimes when these creditors are pulling, they can tell that you got to freeze the pro. So that's why you're saying unfreeze it when they get ready to pull and then freeze it back after they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll be denied if you don't unfreeze it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the guy who was saying with the Apple Card, he was saying leave it frozen until after they do it, so they won't have nothing. I don't know, and so I thought that was the point, to leave it frozen, but you don't want to leave it frozen.
You want to leave it frozen.
Even when they're trying to pull?
No. You only unfreeze it when they pull it, right? So before you apply for something, you ask them, who do you pull from? They tell you who they pull from. You always ask them that question. What credit bureau are you pulling from? They're going to tell you. And then you just log online, go to that, you put your username, password in, unfreeze it.
Okay.
For that day or for temporarily. It's just you're going to do a temporary lift. That's what they're going to say, a temporary lift. And you just do it for 1 day.
Okay.
Yeah. But any other time, your credit should be frozen.
Okay. And we can do that right on the app, right?
You gotta log. Just type in. Just go to Google. Type in TransUnion credit freeze. Then when you do that one, go type in Experian credit freeze. No, you can't do it on the app. You gotta go on the website.
Experian let you do it on the app.
I
Experian.
was just gonna say Experian does, yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's make that.
Okay, but I know the other ones you gotta go on the website. But okay, that's cool. Okay, appreciate that, Lee. But yeah, get that done today if you don't have your credit frozen by all three. Yeah, that way can't nobody run nothing under your credit, your name. They're gonna get denied. All right, guys, 11 o'clock. So that's our time. So we know what we need to do. We're gonna get together. I guess you guys we're gonna get together for as the prop stream. I think it's $99 a month. So everybody just chip in. We're gonna get that list, get that set up. We're gonna have the same username, password. We log on, we get our leads. We're gonna go create. When y'all want to meet to create the flyers? I mean, we just brainstorm, right? That's all it is. We just showing what we got. I mean, we could post pictures in the okay, that's what we could do, right? So the flyers that we get in the mail, let's do this, guys. The flyers that we get in the mail, post a picture in the Telegram. How that sound? And then we can see what people are sending. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Yeah, post the pictures in the Telegram. Like when you get a flyer in the mail, take a picture of it, post it in the Telegram. And then whoever go get a flyer made, send us your flyer, your postcard. I'll get my team to make me one up real quick. But all right, that's it, guys. So we will talk. I'll be reaching out to each one of y'all though. So
Okay, that's what's up. So we gonna decide on which one of those we're gonna do the prop search, and we're gonna get together and try to make the flyers.
yeah, if you like I said, if you got any flyers around the house right now, because I know I do, just take it when you get them. That way we ain't gotta collect them, right? Be like, why you collecting all these? No, okay. So when you get them, boom, boom, front and back. Take a picture, front and back. Post in the Telegram group. As soon as you get it, take a picture, post it in Telegram. Let everybody see your flyer, the flyer that you're getting in the mail, right? So be like, oh man, I like that. That was creative. So now we just stealing other people's ideas, right?
We're not stealing, they sent that to us.
Well, yeah, but we're gonna take it and reuse it. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
right. That's probably all they did too. We just go reuse it because they sent that to us.
We're gonna take their idea and we're gonna reuse it. When they send us their flyers, think about that. We take pictures of it, front and back, put it in Telegram. We like it, we send it over to Vistaprint, have them create us a flyer, and then we just from there go to the post office, get us a. Let me see if I got some right here. I normally have a bunch of stamps. Y'all see these here? Stamps, right?
Yeah, I just found me some, those ones, what they call them, the stamps that don't never expire.
I don't know, but I
got some.
My postcard, I write the address on it. And I throw a stamp on it and send it out. And I have got calls back from postcards. I mean, I done had listings from postcard. People call me like, yeah, I got a property. I want to, because I am a realtor too, so I could list a property. So I have listed properties from using postcard. But now, guess what I want to do with that property? Buy it. I don't want to list it. I want to buy it. I realized that a long time ago. I don't want 3%. I want 100%. Why get 3 when you can get 100?
Yes, sir.
That don't make sense. But all right, guys, that's it. So we'll talk later. Andrew, I'm gonna call you in a few minutes. And hey guys, I would talk to you later on this week. D, have fun, bro. Bo, we coming to Miami.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All righty.